Who is Zeynep Sonmez? Alex Eala's first-round opponent at Abu Dhabi Open. Alexandra Alex Eala will open her Abu Dhabi Open campaign against Zeynep Sonmez of Turkey in the round of 32 on Monday. The 23-year-old Sonmez is currently ranked number 112 by the Women's Tennis Association, WTA, and previously reached a career-high ranking of number 69 in October 2025. She captured her first WTA title in 2024 after winning the WTA 250 Merida Open in Mexico, where she defeated An Li 6-2, 6-1 in the final. Sonmez made her Grand Slam debut in 2024, competing in the first round of Roland Garros. In 2025, she played in all 4 Grand Slam tournaments, reaching the round of 64 at the US Open and the round of 32 at Wimbledon. Sonmez and Eala have faced each other as far back as 2023. Their first meeting came in November 2023 at the ITF France 22A, where Eala prevailed 7-6, 6-4. Their most recent encounter was in the Eastbourne Open qualifiers, which the Filipina ace won 6-1, 6-3. The two have also teamed up in doubles, reaching the semi-finals of the ITF Luxembourg and ITF Slovakia tournaments. Eala, meanwhile, is coming off a historic homecoming in Manila as the Philippines hosted for the first time a WTA 125 event. The Filipina ace, however, fell short to eventual champion Camila Osorio in the quarterfinals. Who is Zeynep Sonmez? The journey of Alex Eala's Abu Dhabi Open opponent. When the name Zeynep Sonmez is called at the Mubadala Abu Dhabi Open as the round of 32 opponent for young Filipina star Alexandra Alex Eala, many tennis fans might pause and wonder, who is she really? Far from just another name on the draw sheet, Zeynep embodies one of tennis's rising stories, a blend of quiet determination, cultural breakthrough, and the universal pursuit of sporting excellence. Born on April 30, 2002, in Istanbul, Turkey, Zeynep Sonmez first picked up a tennis racket like many young players, with curiosity and passion. Over the years, that curiosity matured into competitive fire, and the softly spoken Turkish player gradually carved out her presence on the international stage. Early steps and playing style. Zeynep's game isn't one that immediately grabs headlines for sheer power or flamboyance. Instead, she relies on consistency, tactical awareness, and a solid baseline game. Standing around 170 centimeters tall with a right-handed playstyle and a strong two-handed backhand, she wasn't instantly pegged as a future star, but what she lacked in natural physical intimidation she more than made up for in grit and adaptability. Her early professional years were spent competing on the ITF women's circuit, where she sharpened her craft against peers from across the globe. Through this grind, the long flights, the humble venues, the early losses, Zeynep learned what separates good players from great competitors: resilience. Breakthrough on the WTA Tour. The real turning point in Zeynep's career arrived in 2024, when she captured her first WTA Tour singles title at the Merida Open in Mexico. In the finals, she delivered a resounding performance against An Li, winning 6-2, 6-1. A final that not only earned her a trophy but marked her arrival as a serious force on tour. That title didn't just boost her confidence, it helped her break into the top 100 of the WTA rankings, eventually peaking at around number 69 in October 2025, a career-high milestone. Grand Slam journeys and growing recognition. Zeynep's first taste of Grand Slam competition came at Roland Garros in 2024, where she made her main draw debut, a rite of passage for any professional player. While she exited in the first round, it was the beginning of many such appearances on tennis's grandest stages. In 2025, she competed in all 4 Grand Slam tournaments. Notably, she reached the 3rd round of Wimbledon, a significant achievement that saw her become one of the few Turkish players in the Open era to go that far in a major at the time. Her performance at the 2026 Australian Open was another highlight. There, she battled through qualifying and reached the 3rd round, showing remarkable tenacity against top competitors, including testing herself against seasoned campaigners. Friendship, rivalry, and familiarity with Alex Eala. What makes Zeynep's matchup with Alex Eala especially compelling isn't just the competitive angle, but the personal history they share. The two first crossed paths back in November 2023 at an ITF event in France, where Eala edged out Zeynep in a tight match. They met again in 2025 during the Eastbourne International qualifiers, with Eala again coming out on top in straight sets. These encounters could have bred bitterness, but instead, they forged a mutual respect. In fact, beyond the singles court, the pair have even partnered in ITF doubles events, reaching the semi-finals at tournaments in Luxembourg and Slovakia. There's a shared history here of collaboration and rivalry, a friendship that now adds layers to a first-round clash on one of tennis's bigger stages. One media outlet captured this warmth perfectly. Sonmez once spoke fondly about conversations with Eala from early in their careers, joking about what they might do together if both broke into big tournaments, even something as simple as going shopping once the moment came. That they didn't yet only adds charm to their narrative. The Tokyo Turkish trailblazer. In Turkey, Zeynep's rise has not gone unnoticed. She represents a generation of tennis players from countries outside the traditional powerhouses, athletes whose journeys are watched closely by young fans back home. Breaking into the top 100, winning a WTA title, and competing deep into slam tournaments are achievements that ripple beyond ranking points. They create belief in aspiring players from nations with less tennis infrastructure. Still only in her early 20s and currently ranked just outside the top 100 in early 2026, Zeynep is far from the finished article. Her career prize money, while modest compared with the sport's biggest stars, reflects steady upward momentum, and each match is another chance to refine her game and chase new goals. Facing Alex Eala, a strategic test. As she steps onto court at the International Tennis Center at Zayed Sports City in Abu Dhabi, Zeynep brings more than a racket. She brings experience, grit, and a story of steady ascent. This clash with Alex Eala isn't just another match on the schedule, it's a chapter in an ongoing narrative of two close friends turned competitors on the world stage. Where Eala has risen rapidly into the top 50 with headline-grabbing wins and historic breakthroughs, Zeynep's path has been more classical, a gradual climb defined by consistency, small triumphs, and the quiet expansion of her game. Each player brings different strengths, mutual respect, and shared history to this encounter, making it more than just a first-round match, but a convergence of journeys. Conclusion: more than an opponent. So, who is Zeynep Sonmez? She is a Turkish tennis professional, an embodiment of persistence, and a growing presence on the WTA Tour. Her story is one of steady progress, historic achievements for her nation, and the forging of friendships, ones that now intersect with Alex Eala's rise in the tennis world. In Abu Dhabi, she won't just be another entry on the draw, she'll be a testament to the power of determination, international ambition, and the beautiful unpredictability of sport. If you'd like, I can also expand tailored sections, e.g., her head-to-head with Eala, technical playing strengths and style, or cultural impact in Turkey. Just let me know.